everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm Hildy McQueen. I am a writer and a planner and also a vlogger. So I'm so happy to share with you today the week of St. Patrick's Day. But before we do that, I wanted to go over some basic tools that planners use that you might find helpful. I don't know if you already have these. If you're especially people that are new to planning, you guys might always wonder what are these things that we keep picking up and using. So let's get started with the basic tools that you need if you are going to plan. Besides stickers and a planner, of course, one of the main things that you do want to purchase is a nice set of cutting scissors. These are by Cutterbee, and they are very fine and sharp, and I just really love these scissors, and they are perfect for cutting paper. And just keep them in your planner pouch because you'll always need a nice pair of small cutting scissors. I don't know why I call them cutting scissors. Obviously that's what scissors do, but bear with me. The second thing that I recommend that you keep in your planner pouch is some whiteout. This is by Tombow. It's Tombow correction tape. It's one of my favorite ones because it doesn't bunch up or anything like that. And Tombows are good, like if you're gonna cover up your date covers because you're gonna your dates because you're gonna put down date covers, or you're gonna white out lines if you have certain things that are in your way. So that's why I totally recommend that you get yourself a nice whiteout. Thirdly is some sort of slicer. Sometimes when you put down washi, if you'll notice, we'll put down a card or something and then cut off the washi on the end. And for that you need something like this. This is what all the planners carry, and it's called the iSlice, or the slice tool. It has a ceramic blade so it doesn't cut you readily. I mean, if you do it sharp enough, you can cut yourself, but for the most part it is pretty safe to use, and it's held like a pen, so it's very comfortable to hold. There are other slicers that you can purchase, of course. Here's one that you can find in most craft stores, and this one has a little rotating blade. It makes it easy to cut. Just you hold it as like a pen as well. You do need to replace the blades on these. The only thing I will say about this one, it's a little bit on the sharp side, so you do chance cutting yourself. But it's a very nice blade, and this one is made by Caluso. I will be putting links for all of these down below, so in case you guys decide you want to buy a certain one. Okay, next, I recommend this also for cutting. It is a palette, an artist palette, and this comes in handy for different things. Sometimes when you put down thick items like your bottom washi, you can pull it up, or certain stickers that you don't want to, that you want to be shorter, you can put it right here, then take your slice and cut across, because this palette knife is almost exactly the width of a column, which is really cool. So you can cut across, or you can cut here, that kind of thing. So this one I found at Joann's, but they do have them at all the arts and crafts stores. You can find them at Hobby Lobby, you can find them at Michael's, things like that. You just have to go to the artist area where the paints and canvases and all that is. So that's a artist palette knife, or palette knife. I think it's called a palette knife, I'm not sure. The next thing that I suggest is a good pair of tweezers, and the reason I recommend tweezers is when you're pulling off little tiny stickers, this is like perfect for that. I had a set that I was just using recently, and if you can tell right here, see how tiny these stickers are? And they're hard to pick up with your finger, so you can just pick them up with the tweezers. It makes it so much easier. So that's one other item that I suggest you put in your planner pouch. Then of course there's the washi, which everybody knows what that is, well most people do. And washi tape is, you can buy it at all kinds of craft stores, you can buy it from Etsy shops, you can buy it from online vendors. And what this is it's a paper tape, and for the most part you can put it down and pick it back up without much danger of tearing your paper. And they come in so many different widths and so many different designs, and that you can pay a little bit more for washi like this, which is exclusive to Simply Gilded and Etsy shop, or you can get them from your art stores and not pay as much. Generally, about a roll costs between 75 cents to up to $3. So like this one is a $3 one, and this one is probably like a, I don't know, 75-cent one. So washi tape. Last but not least, pens. I suggest that you practice with different pens until you find the one that fits your handwriting and you like the way it writes and it's smooth, and you can write on different types of stickers with it. This is the Uniball Signo. It is in 0.38. It's a very, very, very fine pen. And then this one is one of a lot of planners' favorites. It is the Friction clicker in 0.07, and the reason a lot of people like this one is because it's erasable. Let me see if it's, yep, you can erase this one. So if you make mistakes, you can erase it. The only thing about this is that if you do leave it out in the heat, sometimes people say the ink erases. I've never had that happen to me, but, and then also there's the Staedtlers. That's another one you'll hear a lot about. There's the ink joints, there's the Pilot G2s. I mean, there's a lot of pens. Just find the one that you really like, whether you like gel or rollerball ink. Okay, now optional, of course, is a straight edge ruler of some kind, so you can do, you know, line things up. It'll help you with cutting things, it'll help you with measuring things. So this one is the one that came with this planner, but I also have a little small metal one that I love to use. So I would put that in my planner pouch, and then of course, if you want to, undo. Because this is what people swear by. You use it when your stickers go on crooked, or you decide you don't want a sticker down, or whatever. As you can tell, I'm almost out. It is like a miracle stuff. So, and this one is from Amazon. It's a little pricey. I would say about $15 to $20 a bottle. So these are 12. I got these for $11.99 at Michael's. This is about $5 on Amazon. This is about $3 either at Michael's or Amazon. And the pellet, I think this, I paid like $6 or $7 for this. I don't remember what I paid for this because this is from my old scrapbooking days. And tweezers, of course, you can get at Ross's anywhere. Okay, so I am going to start with today's spread of St. Patrick's Day. I didn't videotape last week's spread, but this is last week's spread when I went to Hilton Head with my girlfriends. So this is work on this side, and then this side was fun. Vacation, eating out, that kind of stuff. And I used a picture here of all of us from my zip printer just to remember the week by. So this kit is by Cinderella Paper, and I believe they are out of Indonesia. And she does great work. I love her stickers. Okay, so I did not buy an extra St. Patrick's Day kit for this week. I'm really disappointed, but I did find this kit from Aria's Daydream, which I will be using, and it does have a lot of green, and I am going to be adding those two green washies that I showed you. I don't know if I'm going to end up ruining it, but if nothing else, it'll add a little bit of St. Patrick's Day here or there somewhere. So I am going to do a voiceover for the rest of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the alert button, the little bell, so you guys can get a alert every time I'm on, and also give this video a thumbs up. Okay, I hope that the audio this time is a lot better than last time. I know my last video, the audio was a little bit muddled. I couldn't figure out why, other than maybe I was talking soft because hubby and the little dogs were asleep. I don't know, but anyway, I'm hoping this time it goes a little bit better. I am using this adorable kit by Aria's Daydream, and I really like it, and I think even though it's not technically St. Patrick's Day, I can kind of use the washi tape and make it a little bit more green. And there are the added petals that Erin Condren uses as decoration, and those are green too. So what I'm doing, I'm going extra fast in this part because I'm just struggling to put down my stickers as usual, and then I decided to kind of decorate on these couple of boxes with the washi tape, and it worked out okay because, you know, it only came with 6 boxes, so I had 2 empty spaces, so I used the washi tape and kind of spread it out to kind of cover the entire box. And I think it turned out pretty cute. Okay, so like I said, this is for St. Patrick's Day in my Erin Condren. I'm planning the week. Today is Wednesday when I'm planning this and doing the voiceover, so I will be uploading it tomorrow. So the first part of the week is pretty clear as to what was completed and what I had done. And the last part of the week, I kind of added a few things. But as you guys probably know, you can't look into the future, not even me. So I pretty much know what I have to do on a weekly basis. My days are pretty structured. I'm a creature of habit. And so it's not all guessing. Most of the time I know what things need to be accomplished when. Like most of us that have a job, we know what's due and what needs to come up. So anyway, for Monday, I put down that I had email stats and promotions to do for a friend's book. I had to pay my bills. Since I left last weekend, I wasn't able to do my bills. So I did it on Monday, and then I did a call with my accountability partner, and then finished off the day after dinner by binging on YouTube videos that I also hadn't had a chance to look at. And then on Tuesday, I went to the post office because I had prizes to mail out for my winners. I also had to go, didn't have to go, I did have to go to Michael's and pick up some stuff for a planner meetup this weekend. I tidied up the house because some friends were coming over that evening so that we can plan for the planner meetup on Saturday. And what a planner meetup is usually it's like a club. So there's like people here in town that all plan, a ton of them. And then we have like these meetups where we get together and we do challenges, like we give out stickers and everybody has to try to do a challenge to see who does the best spread. We do giveaways, we learn crafts. It's a lot of fun. So the group of women that run it, there's 7 of us. We call ourselves the GPC Boss Ladies, and GPC stands for Georgia Planners and Crafters. So they came over. We had a lot of fun. Hung out from like I think 7 to 10 or something. Got everything planned out. On Wednesday, I wrapped up a gift because a friend of mine's birthday was that evening. I filmed this plan with me. And then I also did my newsletter. I try to get my newsletter out by the 15th of every month. To me, it's very important to have a schedule when it comes to your newsletter so that your readers know when it's coming. So I've decided to do it at the middle of the month, not the beginning or the end, because a lot of people tend to do it around the beginning or the end of the month. So I like to do it in the middle. I put down a really cute birthday cake. And I am trying to show the shops that I buy these things from. I'm not going to list every single shop, but let me think. I don't remember who the cake is from, but I'm sure it popped up. The little YouTube icons are from JD's Crafts, and she is out of Scotland. And then I'm putting down the 3 things for Thursday, and then a little heart icon in a box for whatever it is that I do Thursday morning, which it turns out to be that I really have to get, I do my writing notebook that I will be filming next. So I'm working on my writing notebook, updating it. And then that evening, Thursday evening, I will be going to church for our home group or Bible study that my husband and I run. Well, I do all the planning for it and he does the actual study part, study guiding or whatever you call it. On Friday, I plan to hopefully hit my goal of 12,000 words written for the week. Also have to prepare for the Georgia Planners and Crafters meeting on Saturday, and in the evening I will be working. I have to clean up, tidy up the house again, and then get all whatever work needs to be done. For some reason, Fridays always turns out to be this energetic day where I get a whole bunch of stuff done, which is good. On Saturday, other than preparing for the meeting or being at the meeting, which I can't seem, I'm trying hand lettering. I really need to take a class. That's one of the classes that we will be having for our Georgia Planners and Craft Scenes, and I'm so glad. I either have really neat handwriting or super sloppy. I don't know. I know one of the things you have to do is constantly practice, and obviously I need to do that. And then I found this little cute notebook and the pen to mark that I am going to be at Georgia Planners and Crafters, and then at the top I just add a few things for decor and in case I do something Saturday morning. On Sunday we go to church, I put this sticker that says me time, which you can barely see. And then I wrote in this thing, church at 11 p.m. After church, a bunch of us usually go from church to lunch because we're starving. And then pretty much that's my Sunday. In the evenings I relax and I once again watch YouTube and hang out with my little dogs. They like to sit on my lap when I sit in the recliner. And pretty much that is my week. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And like I said, my next video will be on my writer's notebook. Looking forward to seeing y'all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.